Hey, what's up? Another day, another drama bomb dropping right in your lap. Picture this. Mike, counting down the days like 7 left until he's supposed to say I do to Jessica. He's wrapping up his workday early, dreaming honeymoon, when bam! Jessica's at his door, dressed like she's ready to hit a red carpet, not his tiny apartment. Black dress, pearls, the whole 9 yards, especially the heels. Damn, he thinks. She looks unreal. You're early, he manages, but her voice is tight, shaky. He figures, dinner plans, brain fart on his part. Big smile, kiss hello. 10 minutes, I'll be shaved, showered, let's roll. Jessica's body is practically vibrating. Go where? Mike freezes. With you? Wherever you're going looking like that. Silence hangs heavy. Then, honey, oh God, I'm so sorry. I was going to leave a note. He spots a bag by the door, overnight. Not home this weekend. Confused, Mike asks, voice rising. Yeah, a little. Wedding in a week? What do you mean, not home? Wedding stress, she says, voice thin. Need to get away. Get away where? He presses. Hotel, downtown, alone. He waits, something feeling very wrong. Alone? Long pause. No, with a friend. Mike takes a breath. Friend. Guy friend, since you're being vague. Jessica's face drops. It's not like that, just a friend. Hotel room, Mike repeats, louder now. Weekend before our wedding. And just a friend. Seriously? He needs to know. Who is he, Jessica? Who's this friend sharing your hotel room? It's not like that, she says again too fast. Just a friend. Someone to talk to. Talk about what? Mike demands. Us, she whispers. Psychiatrist? Psychologist? He snaps. Silence. Licensed therapist? Counselor? More silence. Clergy? Engaged couples counseling? Anything official? No, she mumbles. Just a good listener. Mike explodes. Good listener. You're ditching me days before our wedding for some random dude because he listens. Jessica's head is down, shoulders slumped. Look at me, Mike commands. She lifts her head. Mascara streaks down her face. Tears pouring. 2 hours of getting ready for this. Last time, Jessica. Who is he? His voice cracks. Promise you won't hurt him, she begs. Promise I'll find out who he is, Mike says, voice low and dangerous. And if you go through with this, yeah, I promise something. Jessica crumples, sobbing on the floor. Get up, Mike says, but she stays there. Rage blinds him. He rips the mirror off the wall, throws it. Glass shatters, raining down. Jessica jumps, finally moving. This, she chokes out, this is why I was going to leave a note. Explain why I have to do this. Mike's eyes widen. If I'd been late, you'd just be gone. She nods, silent tears. Sneaking off for a weekend with some guy, he says, voice shaking. Leaving a note. He grabs his briefcase, pulls out a legal pad, a pen, throws them on the table, pulls up a chair. One hell of a note better be coming. Start writing. Jessica scribbles, then stops. Mike snatches the pad. 1 sentence. Next week, new chapter. Gotta do this before it's too late. Mike stares. Truth, Jessica. Were you even gonna mention the other man if I hadn't pushed? I would have explained my feelings, she starts. Didn't answer the question, Mike cuts in, sharp. I would have phrased it so you'd see it's for us, she says weakly. To make our marriage stronger. Mike laughs, a harsh, disbelieving sound. Stronger? Affair? People get divorced over affairs, Jessica. Engagements break. This is insane. I couldn't tell you, she blurts out. You'd react badly. Badly, Mike repeats, voice rising again. You haven't seen badly yet. He leans in, menacing. Last chance. Tell me his name now or the wedding's off forever. How's that for badly? Mike, please. She grabs his wrists. Don't say that. I love you, but I have to do this. He pulls away. His name. Silence. Mike's eyes harden. Last chance. Name or get out. Now and don't come back. Jessica breaks. Scott, she whispers. Scott Jenkins, from work. Your boss? Mike is incredulous. That son of a bitch, older than my father. Jessica starts wailing. Have you? Mike's voice is dangerously quiet. Have you slept with him? Silence. She looks down. Answer me, Jessica. Have you slept with him? She nods, barely perceptible. The nod hits Mike harder than any punch. Heart racing, dizzy, he grabs the table. Christmas party, he manages. Married, right? What does his wife think? Beautiful blonde, half his age, her husband? She's okay with it, Jessica says. Menopause, no intimacy in almost a year. She told you this? No, Scott did, too embarrassed to say. Mike's fury flares. Call her, let's ask. No, Jessica cries. Scott said humiliate her more. Your phone, Mike says, cold. No home number, just cell. Sneaking around behind his wife's back, Mike says, shaking his head. No, he respects her feelings. Doesn't want her to feel less of a woman. Mike's patience snaps. Stupid, you're defending him? You have a choice. Leave or get thrown out. Cheating back. How dare you call me that? She yells, anger finally surfacing. What would you call an engaged woman sleeping with a married man? He counters. Silence. She turns away, muttering. One more question, Mike says. Why? Why this weekend? It's your fault, she says, finally meeting his eyes. My fault? What the hell are you talking about? When we got serious, she says, voice trembling. You said 3 girls before me. You were my first. I said it didn't matter, but Scott, talking to Scott, it ate at me. Knew I'd cheat eventually. To even things up. Scott said, marriage has to be equal. Had to do this now. You always said you'd leave a cheater. Not married yet. Even the score then. Never cheat after. Insane, Mike explodes. That was before you. 100% faithful since our first date. Staked our future on nonsense, he rages. From some old guy who wants a girl half his age. No, not like that, she protests. He helped me see it's unfair, but he never manipulated me. Occurred to you he had a vested interest in evening things out? No, he just wanted to help us. Help us? Mike's voice drips sarcasm. What exactly did the good listener say? Didn't say much. Helped me. Think. Realize I'm entitled to intimacy with 3 men. Equal marriage. Entitled? Mike screams. Crock of nonsense! Mike, I enjoyed it, Jessica admits, a foolish smirk creeping onto her face. But I love you more. Willing to settle for one. Settle? Mike stares, speechless. Pathetic. This is beyond pathetic. Confused, she repeats. Made sense with Scott. Not supposed to be like this. Right, Mike says, voice low. Supposed to be us. Forever. Faithful. He looks like he's about to shatter. How did you think I'd react? Coming back from your love fest with my boss? Twisting everything, she says weakly. Tell me, Mike demands. What did you think would happen? Hope you'd never find out, she whispers. Love you. Never wanted to hurt you. My little secret. Forever. Weekend away. Phone off. Disappear, Mike says, disbelief thick in his voice. Leave a note. He stares at her like she's from another planet. Even if you found out, She continues, oblivious. Knew you loved me enough to see the fairness. Wedding, happily ever after. Fairness? Mike spits. Everything you know about me would lead you to believe I'd marry you after this? Scott, she starts. Mike shouts her down. Naive. He's an opportunist. Found someone naive to control. No caring man help our marriage. How many times? Mike demands. With him, anyone else? No others, she insists. Just him. How many times? He presses. Not that many, she mumbles. 7 or 8. 7 or 8, Mike repeats, numb. Engaged. And not that many. Jessica sobs. Did it for us. Marriage to succeed. Remember that conversation? Mike says, voice flat. Virginity thing. Never said 3 girls before you. Said 3 times. Each time, Sally McDowell. Steady girlfriend before you. Run away together after graduation. Mom caught us. Next day, gone. Never heard from her again. Met you next month. Since then, haven't kissed another woman, let alone. Jessica goes white. 7 or 8 to 3, Mike continues, voice rising again. Guess I need 4 or 5 women to even it up. No, she stammers. Sally. No idea what happened to her. Think Jerkface would say I'm entitled to 4 or 5 women. How about Laura, best friend? Never trusted her around me. Sister, single. No, Mike, please, she cries. One good reason why not, he demands. End the affair. Won't go this weekend. Mistake. For us, she pleads. No, Mike says cold. For you, only you. Please, another chance, she begs. 8 times too late, Mike cuts her off. Never trust you again. Another chance, swear, never again. Mike holds up a hand, silencing her. Evil, pure evil. No us anymore. You destroyed it. No wedding, ever. No, don't say that. Love you. Never cheat again. Worse than the betrayal, Mike says, voice shaking. You didn't come to me. Doubts? Me, man you love? Don't know what I'd have said, but wouldn't have told you to sleep with a married man. Marriage-wrecking woman. That's what you are. Silence. Jessica can barely breathe, chest tight, taste of bile. Mom, she whispers. What'll Mom say? Wedding off, cake sampling, and auditioning men, old man. Mike's voice is ice. Jessica screams, No, everyone will know what you did. Family, friends, wedding off because you cheated. Mike grabs her hand, yanks off the engagement ring. Mine now. You gave it to me. Her hands flail, reaching for it. Betrayed us. Everything this means. He clenches the ring in his fist. Over. Leave. Before I hurt you. Finality of the words crushes Jessica. Mouth opens. No words. Sound like a dying gasp. Eyes huge. Body shaking. Still no words. Silence in the room. Tears on Mike's face. Haven't felt like this since Dad died. Jessica scrambles for words, anything to save it. Nothing. She realizes finally she's lost. Knock at the door. Sharp, loud. Jessica snaps back. Oh God, Scott, she whispers. Tell him to leave, don't trouble. Mike grabs the baseball bat by the door. Not trouble. Gonna kill him, right here. Watch. Jessica jumps up. Not worth jail. Don't care, Mike says, stepping around her. Nothing to live for. Killing him. Even for the pain. Jessica frantically dials Scott's cell. Voicemail. Mike, bat in hand, opens the door, ready to unleash hell. Instead, 2 cops. Mike drops the bat. Crack on the tile. Cops ignore him. Caroline Bradley? One officer asks Jessica. Problem, officer, she replies, voice trembling. Cop steps inside, closes the door. Loretta Jenkins? Scott's wife, Jessica whispers. Officers exchange a look. Everything okay, Loretta? Jessica asks, voice shaking more. No, ma'am, the officer says, flat tone. Hour ago, Mrs. Jenkins murdered her husband. Living room. Jessica's face drains of color. Collapses. Legs give way. Mike, unfazed, walks to the kitchen, returns with a pitcher of ice water, splashes it on her face. Icy shock. Perfect hair, now soggy, lifeless. Jessica gasps, comes around, looks up, voice a whisper. Scotty, dead? Sobs shake her. Yes, ma'am, cop confirms. 6 times in the chest. .38 revolver, reloaded. 6 more, point blank. Face, cold-blooded. Detective said, nearly took his head off. Mike laughs, dark, chilling. Officers exchange disturbed glances. Guess she didn't give permission for the weekend getaway, one cop remarks. Need you downtown, ma'am, another adds. Mrs. Jenkins told a neighbor, going to kill you for destroying her marriage. Squad's patrolling, but safer downtown. Jessica ashen, catatonic, mind struggling. Don't come back, Mike mutters, barely audible. Cheating woman, Jessica screams, gut-wrenching, echoing in the silent apartment. What did you think I'd do? She sobs. Officers half carry her to the squad car. Mike watches blue lights fade. Weight settles. 3 stiff shots of Jack Daniels. Laptop, Jessica's, fingers shaking. Email. Everyone Jessica knew. Family, friends, co-workers, church choir. Subject, why I won't be marrying Caroline Bradley, the cheating woman. News tonight? Lead story, middle-aged woman murdered husband for 25-year-old cheating woman. Ashamed to say, woman is ex-fiancée? Little Miss Prim, looked down on everyone for sleeping around, responsible for 60-year-old's death. Affair with guy older than her father. Now you know wedding's off. Thank God. Happened before I ruined my life. Once a cheat, always a cheat. P.S. Police hiding Caroline, widow hunting her, hope she succeeds. Minutes, replies flood in. Phone rings, local paper, interview. Mike sends bikini pics, spills the betrayal story. Radio station next, hours, interviews, emails, supportive responses, even Jessica's family, friends. Tired, Mike starts gathering Jessica's stuff. 4 garbage bags, drags them to the curb. Peaceful street, murder-free for years. Now a spectacle. Morning paper headline. Love triangle ends in death. TV crews swarm. Fugitive wife, affair, bikini pics splashed everywhere. Evening locksmith, changing locks, TV cameras rolling. No trespassing signs. 2 hours later, police find Loretta Jenkins asleep in her car, blocks from Jessica's apartment. Arrested, hangover pounding, banging on the door. Go away, Mike yells. Police. 2 officers. Fiancée wants to come home. Explain, Mike incredulous. No fiancée, not her home. Points to squad car. Mine, never hers. Take her, before I regret something. Steps out, gestures to garbage bags. Hers. Tell her, never forgive her. Never speak to her again. Never. Squad car. Jessica's voice desperate. Ryan, I love you. Mike slams the door, cranks TV. Black and white western. Chaos blocked out. No one ever admitted tipping off Loretta Jenkins. Scotty's secretary. Smug look Monday morning. Jessica. Town pariah. Fired before she even got to work. Business sold to Chinese investor. Moved overseas. Layoffs. Friends. Family united against her. Ostracized. Court testimony. Packed car. Drove out of town. Fresh start. Driving past Mike's house. Sold sign. Slows down. Tears falling. Closes eyes. Ryan's arms around her. Fleeting memory. Wishes she were dead. 6 years later. Hometown. Friend's funeral. Hero's death. Brooke, his wife. Hand in his. Town square. Painful memories. Titan's grip. Son. Ryan Jr. 3. No past. Runs ahead. Antique shop window. Ryan Jr. collides with woman exiting. Stumbles. Bag drops.
Ryan Robert Erickson, stop! Brooke shouts.
Woman freezes. Name chills her. Turns. Polite young man, she says softly. Proud of him. Ryan Jr. helps her pick up things. Condolence card. Ryan kneels to help. Eyes lock with the woman. Neither look away. Brooke sees change in Mike. Tears forming. Understands. Steps in front of Mike. Protective. Get away from my family. Brooke's voice, fierce. Never is forever, cheating woman. Caroline slinks away, face regret, disappears. Brooke's words echo. End of story. What would you do?